Hello, I am going to share with you a way I was recently triggered, and I'm still triggered actually, because I just recorded this video and I started going into way too much detail, started getting way triggered again. And you don't need all the wear and tear on the chickens, you just need the eggs. So, hi, I'm Kim. I am trying to make my last decades my best decades. And I am 60. I am currently in grad school for 9 more months. And I will graduate early December with a master's in social work to become a therapist. I'm a nanny. And so here's something my friend, even though I'm about to be a therapist, it's kind of sometimes hard to see your own stuff. And I live in an apartment in the Dallas area. I have been dealing with maintenance issues since a new management company took over a year ago. And maintenance issues in that when something goes wrong, they come and fix it, but it's not fixed. Sometimes it's worse than it was. I've had this with my air conditioner, with a door lock, with an ice maker. It's just extreme incompetence and basically gaslighting. Like, I'll see that the work orders have been, I'll get like a notification it's been completed. I will get home and I swear to God, nothing has changed. My door still will not latch. My air conditioner fan is still running on its own. Like, can't shut it off. It's triggering. And this may take like 3 or 4 rounds of like, basically I have to like draw them a picture. I have to do Google research to figure out how to fix it. I mean, it's bad. And I'm a very nice person. I have always taught my kids be assertive, but not aggressive. But even assertiveness with this company doesn't really work. So I have recently become aggressive, and probably a lot of you would say it's not aggressive. Like, I don't call anybody names or, yell and scream, but I mean like verbally very frustrated and voicing my frustration. And anyway, it's been almost 2 weeks. I had an air conditioner thing, and then this ice machine and the door thing, and has taken repeated visits, etc., calls, pictures, follow-ups, checking ins, putting my dogs up so they can come in. I mean, just frustration. And I was so mad yesterday because for the 3rd time they were supposed to come and they hadn't, and my washing machine was not working. It was locked, closed, and a new refrigerator they brought me because my ice maker was broken. The ice was not making ice in the new refrigerator. I kid you not. It's like, is there a camera somewhere? Am I being punked? And they tore up my kitchen floor, bringing it in, the laminate. And then a door that visibly, like literally every time you turn the knob, the little cylinder doesn't go back in there. So the door doesn't latch. And I have 2 dogs. So if you don't like come in and either poke that thing to get it to come out or lock the lock, my dogs can just touch the door and open it. So I just kind of lost it yesterday. And I want to pause here and say, if you are like me right now with what is going on in the world, my friend, I remind her when she's crashing out, and she reminds me, we were not designed to deal with this much, excuse my language, bullshit that is going on in our country. And I don't know if I can say these words or if I'll this is where we are, worried about censorship in America. What the hell? But yeah, so if you wondered where I was politically, anti-ICE, anti-Trump, anti-his whole administration, pedophiles, Epstein files, just, yeah, it's, So, we have so much thrown at us every day, and this is so not normal that I think many of us that normally don't crash out are at the point where just anything can make us crash out. So that is partially what this is. There's no bandwidth. But after they left yesterday and the things were still not resolved, none of them were, but they were going to come back today. And honestly, now that I'm talking, it is 11 o'clock. Haven't heard anything. We'll see. But I voice messaged my friend. I was like, first I called complaining about how they had blown it off all day. And then I called after they did come over while I was there. And then they left with a plan to fix everything today. And I just told her, I was like, I feel like I'm going to cry. Like, I'm so angry. And I know this is probably disproportional. And like, like if somebody that has anger issues, which I don't, like if they feel like this all the time, this is terrible. This is a terrible feeling where you're just like, ooh. And so she voice messaged me this morning and I was like, bing, light bulb. She was like, before you even asked me what I thought, she said, I was thinking that I think you are being very triggered because of your childhood and your parents failing you and you having no control over most of the things that happened to you as a kid. And so as an adult, you have grown up and most certainly taken control and figured out how to solve problems and get things done and advocate for yourself and not depend on anyone, basically. And that's true. I've been divorced for almost 18 years. Don't ever see myself getting married again. Don't ever want to be in that, like, dependent of a situation. And honestly, the more that is coming out about, just the patriarchy and misogyny, I'm just like, bleh. Not that all men are bad. I'm not a man hater. I'm just like, anyway, so she said, I think you are so triggered because somebody that is supposed to be doing something they said they're going to do, not only are they not doing it, they are not taking you seriously. They are not listening to you. They are not, they're failing you miserably and you have no control over it. And I think that is, yes, this is frustrating, but she was very kindly saying, not that it's not warranted, and I'm not telling you not to be that way, but you have been like very upset about all this. And I'm like, yes, that makes sense. So anyway, it's, I don't know that there's anything I necessarily want to do about it. I will never be somebody that you can run over again. And I won't be somebody that is taken advantage of. Now, that doesn't mean I don't like love big and everything, but especially like in this kind of a business relationship, like, I just think the understanding comes where it's like where are these big feelings coming from? Like, this feels really big. What can I trace it back to? So it was really helpful to get her input on that. So I don't know if anybody can identify. I don't know if there are things in your life that you're thinking of now that produce big feelings and are really triggering that you maybe after listening to this might be able to trace back and go, it's very valid. Like, I'm not dissing myself at all. Like, she's 100% right. My parents failed me in a lot of ways, and they did not do a lot of the things they were supposed to do, or they did things to like hurt me. And my ex-husband did. Malignant narcissist, not a nice person, always out to get me. And so, yeah, I am somebody that, you do what you say you're going to do. And to me, this just seems so simple. Like, we have Google, you're a maintenance person. Why? I don't understand. So anyway, that was just helpful to go, oh yeah, that's why these are big feelings, and they're okay. They're okay. It's just helpful to realize kind of what they're stemming from. I mean, obviously, if I, had like like, what am I wanting to say, auditorily, if I had emotionally or verbally abused someone, I don't feel like it was abuse. I feel like I was just voicing my frustration that was very valid. I didn't say, you fucking asshole, blah, blah, sorry, I probably shouldn't have said that on here. I didn't do that. I was very like aggressive, as in, this is BS. I'm tired of it. You need to get this fixed, whatever. So anyway, that's just what I have to share today. All right, my little charge will be done in about 5 minutes. So if you're crashing out, it's probably very valid, and it probably may in fact stem from your childhood. All right, see you next time. And we'll see if I have a working ice maker, a door that latches. My washer is working. You couldn't get back there to shut it off, just FYI. And this maintenance man seemed like he knew what he was doing. He was like, oh, where's the panel? The electrical panel. I was like, it's in my room. And as soon as he said that, I was like, I could have, all weekend, I could have shut the breaker. I could have flipped it, because Whirlpool says the fix is, the first fix is just shutting it off for 5 minutes to reset it. And I thought that would fix it, because I've never had problems with the washer door latch. And sure enough, it did. So, all right. See you next time.